Yeah, no, so I think for me personally, I think I see the game well. I take pride in how, especially I see the in possession side of the game, right? I think that's what I enjoy. That's what I really I enjoy watching. I enjoy diving into studying. I enjoy spending time with other staffs, other coaches, learning from what they do. I spent a good amount of time this winter and spring, working with other staffs and kind of talking through like their teaching processes and their game models, and because they were schools and they were programs that I thought were some of the best two front forward systems in the country in the NCAA women's game, and so that's for me what I think. I think in the women's game, the three front, especially the women's college game, the three front is going out of fashion. It's getting to be so predictable. It's so every kid has played it. They've played against it. Like it's becoming more and more disadvantageous. I think by the years, and I think the two front is going to swing back into style a little bit more, and so I think it's something that we've really focused on trying to dive in. So like that sort of thing. But I also think like part of the good side of having younger staff, right? Like our staff as a whole is relatively young, but I'm not too far out, even removed from just age-wise our oldest players, especially. And so I think like being able to kind of relate a little bit more personally is beneficial as well. Like it's not too far away, being removed from their point of view as a college student, as a 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old, right? Like I think that's something that's important too. Like you have to be able to relate to them. You have to be able to understand their their memes, their TikTok trends, their like whatever, right? Like you've got to be able to, at least, even if I'm not sitting there making TikTok videos all day, at least I know like what they're talking about and like can laugh with them and can enjoy, and have like create relationships that are more than just like coach player. Like it can't be like that, because at the end of the day, like you don't want a culture where they're having to work for you. Like that's not going to get the best out of them. And in my opinion, like you want a culture where you're working together, for the long-term goal, for the end goal, for what the light at the end of the tunnel is for you.